Yeah. I'm going to go for Tom first. Tom, what are your thoughts?
Okay, yeah, well done performing that live. That was good. Your delivery was pretty good, pretty solid. Breath control was okay, which is one of the most important things when rapping live. Often people, when they record something, don't think about how they're actually going to do it live and record lots of punched in things. So, yeah, I thought that generally you weren't kind of rushing any lines more than others. But always worth thinking about that, almost writing in where you're going to take a breath. I thought that the beat had a kind of like a chorus kind of chords thing going on, which kind of clashed a little bit with the frequencies of your vocals, and it's always worth thinking if you've got just somebody singing a hook, it's quite easy to catch on to it. If you've got raps and you've got a lot of words to get across to people, you need your track to have a big scooped out gap where you're going to be. And I felt that those chords kind of laid over it a touch. So it's fine having high pitched things and kind of lower things and kind of in the mid, because the voice is at the higher mid. But yeah, just worth kind of thinking about. I guess if I heard it recorded, you might be doing something with the EQ on the voice to help it stand out a bit more. The lyrics that I did hear, I thought there was a bit of kind of mixed themes. There was like stuff talking about making music and bounce downs and SM58s and stuff, and then there was kind of some like darker stuff about life and the struggle and stuff like that. And I thought maybe just you need to focus a little bit on what is that song about. What kind of brainstorm the theme of the song before you start writing. I think that's all I've got. Yeah.
Yeah, more or less agree with Tom. It's nice to hear you do the track live. It was very different. I thought the diction was good on your vocals. You hear pretty much most of what you said. Again, the breathing was cool. The only thing for me is I found I couldn't really tell the difference between the chorus and the verse if like you weren't actually MCing on it, you know? I think you need to kind of elevate the chorus or drop the verse back again, like you're saying. The vocals are clashing somewhere, and probably because it's live and, I don't know how many bad to work on the track. Other than that, I think maybe it's just some other instruments to bring in there, use some layers or take some other things back and just replace a few bits. That's really all I can advise on that,
Yeah, can I ask, did you write the track yourself?
It was a mixed effort between me and the
Okay, I thought the production of the track was really, really good. In terms of everything being in the right place, coming through on the system, sounded really good. I'd like to hear, obviously it was good seeing you perform, and these guys have kind of talked about that a little bit. But yeah, I'd like to hear it recorded, and maybe make some more of the chorus, like these guys were saying, maybe with some backups, maybe some doubles from yourself, as well as maybe some backing vocals on there as well, just because it's quite a big track, and it's quite emotional, and it builds, and it's very dynamic, and I think that could be backed up really well with some extra vocals in there, backing you up. But yeah, it sounded like you had faith in what you were chatting about as well, because you hear so many MCs that kind of copying other people, or they're like, yeah, motherfucker this, motherfucker that, and you didn't have any of that. It's kind of, it felt like you believed in what you were talking about, which I think is really important. But yeah, like I said, I'd like to hear a recording of it, but yeah, well done on the live performance, it was good.